It looks like something's missing. If that's going to work...
Okay.
If that's...
No. Okay, what am I missing here? This guy's wound up. That bar needs to move over. Or am I just... Well,
If that's going to work...
yeah, something is missing. Me having a clue, that's what's missing. Well, that house definitely stands out, but I don't expect him to live there. I mean, he's not that rich, is he? No, that house didn't. That's a house you don't want to go down into, so... I mean, this one also stands out, but...
No need to...
I mean, hell, I'm not used to these kinds of buildings, so... They all stand out, and they're all kind of fancy, to be honest. I mean, this one looks normal, but...
No need to go...
No, of course not. I mean, it's probably this one. It's probably this one, considering it's one building. Huh. Should I maybe just show the facts or something? Shouldn't consult it, I should just... No. Lower you. As if. Really? Alright. Man, that was... I could have easily gotten stuck there. Alright.
I should talk to the notary first.
Okay. Ooh, more buttons.
Hello, sir.
Miss Walker, I presume. Have you had a good journey?
Everything went very smoothly. Thank you.
Do take a seat, Miss Walker, please.
Alright, just one chair. There's no choice.
I imagine you are aware of the business that brings me here.
Of course. I was waiting for you.
Alright, well, she's introduce herself first, I guess.
I am the legal representative for the Universal Toy Company. I'm responsible for...
So I understood, Miss Walker.
Alright, well...
Miss Walker, I am afraid that the sale of the Voralberg factory is not as straightforward as it first seemed.
Whoa there. Everything was agreed. We'd obtained Anna Voralberg's consent, and her death does absolutely nothing to invalidate that. Now, I have to be back in New York the day after tomorrow, Metro Alphoter. My client and I are impatient to seal this deal.
I understand only too well, Miss Walker. There is an heir, Miss Walker.
Excuse me? An heir? But Madame Voralberg never married, as far as I know. And in my last conversation with her, she absolutely never mentioned this detail.
Miss Walker, believe me, I was more surprised than you are. Anna Voralberg sent me a letter 2 days before she died. Understand, Miss Walker, that had I known about this earlier, I would have informed you. I shall read you the document in my possession.
Can't I read it myself? Guess not.
I am so very old. It seems that today life is slipping away from me more quickly than I imagined, and I fear that I will not be of this world to sign the takeover contract for my dear factory. So, I must make this confession to you now. My brother Hans is still alive. It would not surprise me if you find this difficult to believe, but it is indeed the truth. You must remember his death, his funeral too, even though you were very young at the time. It was but a sordid charade dreamt up by our father. To him, the very idea that his only son should wish to leave Baladilen and abandon the family business was unbearable. When Hans left, he preferred to think him dead and make everybody else believe this too. He obliged me to bear this terrible secret as well. I repeat that Hans is still alive, so when I die, it is he who becomes the sole and rightful heir of our factory.
Okay, I see. If Hans Voralberg is not dead after all, then I just have to sign the contracts with him. I suppose you've already contacted him? Where can I reach him?
The second half of the letter informs us that Hans Voralberg is somewhere in Syberia. I will leave the document in your hands to read at your leisure.
Alright, let's see now. There's nothing else, is there? Right, so you just read that. I repeat that Hans is still alive, which I really saw coming, so... Well, then again, it's, you know, it seems so obvious for a reason, right? So when I die, it is he who becomes the sole and rightful heir of our factory. I've never had the chance to see my dear brother again. Fortunately, though, Hans and I have remained very close, in thought. Throughout the years, I've been able to follow his meandering life as he sporadically sent me news. On occasions, he would write me letters, but they were rare, as my brother, since his unfortunate accident, has maintained a phobia for the written word. However, he has sent me several plans of automatons that I eagerly had made up at the factory, and I will admit that they have largely contributed to the success of Voralberg Creations. Wait, wasn't he entirely opposed to it? That's what I got from, well, everything I have been told so far, but I guess it's not like that. Let me just... Yeah. Son would leave Valadilan and abandon the family business. So he just wanted to leave the town and abandon the business, but he still liked automatons. He just didn't like... Well, that becomes a main question then. Why did he actually leave? It's not just exploring the world. I mean, he could do that on holidays or something, or, you know, whatever, really. But there's going to be some family intrigue there, I'm sure. Where was I? Right. Hans had always had a marvelous gift of breathing life into objects through clever combinations of cogwheels and springs. My little brother is a genius in the true sense of the word. Let us return to the matter in hand. Rest assured of my personal conviction that my brother will not object in the slightest to the sale of the factory. If I have already passed away when you come to read this letter, it is to him that the matter should be addressed. I received his last letter 6 months ago, posted from the north of Syberia. I regret to say that I have received no more recent news. I am aware of the difficult situation in which my confession and lack of further details leaves you, but I wish to die with a clear conscience. I would be grateful, dear Maitre Alvolter, if you could inform the American law firm with whom I have been dealing, whom I have been dealing of these developments. You've been dealing with of these developments, right? I've grown so old, so tired. With all my respect and final greetings, Anna Voralberg.
Anna Voralberg had no further information to add?
Unfortunately not, Miss Walker. I have told you as much as I know. The situation, in legal terms, is now clear. If you want to conclude this sale, you have to find Hans Voralberg. Apparently, there is a body lying in the town cemetery. There also seems to be some ghost wandering around Syberia. It seems you have your work cut out for you. Believe me, Miss Walker, when I say that I am most sorry for this regrettable setback. Most sorry.
Great. What now, then?
Perhaps you will find out more in the Voralberg factory archives. You will find the key in the waiting room. My role in this affair finishes here with the reading of this letter. And now, if you'll excuse me, I must rest. You see, my health is not excellent at the moment, and my doctor forbids me from working for too long. I will not detain you for any longer, Miss Walker. Do not forget to close the door as you go out.
Goodbye, sir.
Well, hence the name Syberia, I guess. Can we go there? I bet you won't enjoy that.
No need to go down.
Kate. Well, let's go see what we can learn in this room then. Approved? What? Is that just... No, you can't... Wait, what? What? Huh? Huh? What? Huh? I have to put something there and he'll stamp approved. I guess. But what? I don't know. I'll have to approve something. Well, I don't know for now. But I'll have to make a mental note of that, I guess. Oh, where's that key? You mentioned the key, but... Where is it? And what was that? An umbrella. Wait. Telescopic key. What? Can I get a better look at that or something? I can't. Well, that's interesting. Right, so let's see if we can now get to the church. Or if we have to do something else meanwhile. I mean, I guess we first have to, you know, learn of the body here and then go to Syberia. That would make more sense.
Hello?
Kate?
Dan, I'm so pleased to hear your voice.
How are you, honey? Did you have a good journey? Have you settled in?
It was long, tiring, damp especially, but I'm okay. Especially when you...
Everything going as planned?
Yeah, I mean, well, not really. It's not exactly what I thought it would be. You know, everything's so different here.
Actually, while we're on the subject, I managed to free myself up tomorrow lunchtime. I'll come and meet you at the airport. I hope the flight from Paris won't be delayed. We're expected at the Goldbergs about 8 o'clock. I hope you have the time to take a shower and change, my poor honey bun.
Dan, I don't think the Goldbergs tomorrow night is really on.
Don't worry, Kate. You'll be as perfect as ever. Anyway, you never have to wear much to look really great.
Dan, I'm going to have to extend my stay here. There's 1 or 2 complications. You understand?
Kate, honey, what are you talking about? It's only a measly toy factory.
The sale isn't going through as expected. I've got to stay a bit longer. Dan, you don't mind, do you?
But Katie, you can't do this to me. I mean, it's the Goldberg contract. There's millions of dollars on the line here.
I know, I'm sorry. You go ahead. Don't worry about me. I'll get back as soon as I can, I promise. Okay, I've got to go. I'll call you back soon. Love you, honey.
Ooh, Dan did not seem pleased. Not in the slightest. Actually, that key would, could that go here? Yeah, it seemed like the right place. He's wound up. Gotta love all the, you know, all the gizmos. Shouldn't I take the key back?